The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all back to the world of Roach's lovely tale. That was not entirely intended to happen whatsoever, but no. We return to our Bloody Baron endeavor due to some totally accidental and unforeseeable consequences of our actions. We are having to get our infiltrate on now. Between this episode and last, I did a little meandering around the place and acquired a new bit of armor for us to put on and a new, slightly more powerful crossbow. So some fairly nice little findings. Without further ado, let us leave our trusty horse behind and see what we can see. We do have
Passage must be somewhere around here.
the shrine. So let's see if our Witcher senses can't do anything. I do wish we'd have to use the Witcher sense a little bit less, mainly because the view right now is like, am I tripping? Maybe that's what the Witcher sense actually is. So where could it be? I mean, it should technically be under the water, shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. That seems about right. Getting our detective work on, slowly regaining our health as well. Okie dokie. Secret underground water caves tend to be a little bit suspicious. Also, is it just me or would this make a home for a particularly bloodthirsty monster? So I'm imagining we're going to have to be very careful and probably tread a little bit lightly. So a water hag is our opponent. Okay, that was unexpected, I will admit. Let's see if I can't actually do some damage to this thing. Seems a little bit difficult. Oh no, we're doing a fairly okay per hit. It's just kind of difficult to actually connect with. This is, there we go, we've got some fire damage and boom. It's all about waiting for your moment to strike. That's something I've got to really leave in my forefront. Look at this thing though. That is, I mean, Hag doesn't really do it justice. That is terrifying. So where is our way into the castle? I mean, you'd think we'd have to find a way to go up, but we could end up swimming a little bit further in another underground tunnel. That's entirely possible. Maybe come out in the sewer system of the castle. There's some stuff down here. Oh, wow, that's a lot of useful things, and we get some more crafting diagrams. That was very much worth the quick little swim. Crow's Perch. But alas, there is nothing in the way of a secret passage. I have a feeling then we need to go higher. Lovely. I like the subtle white edges of ledges you can interact with. It looks fairly natural, but it also gives you quite a nice little hint. Good bit of game design there. So the question that remains is what we're going to do when we get in the castle. We can't rightly slaughter all of the Baron's men until we get to him. I mean, probably we could, but he's not going to be inclined to help us. If so, well, this is a fairly gaping hole in the middle of this town. I'm concerned. I'm concerned for our safety here. Unless they just accept that I'm just fine now.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled, ha ha ha!
Ooh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hey!
Well, he's a jolly old
I
chap.
don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Aha! A defender of the downtrodden. Greetings.
News gets around quick.
That it does. When I learned you'd slaughtered my men, I thought to have you captured and hanged.
It was an accident.
But then I thought, one tough cocker if he bested that lot of cutthroats. Man like him could prove useful.
Useful? How?
That's the spirit. We'll work well together. I can see that already. This way. One thing. You do well to behave this time. Remember, I've still to decide what to do with you. Which I shall do after we've spoken.
Okay, so at least it's not completely ruined everything, our little slaughterfest, but it's certainly not helped us. Oh, okay, I just stab him, steal everything, and declare myself the Baron.
Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like someone who would appreciate us getting involved.
Ha! A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's loyal to Marion to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger. Now the blobtits round here call me the bloody...
What a word!
Yeah. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
Oh, I mean, it's lovely, the weather's nice, there's some good scenery. I could totally see myself holidaying here at least twice a year.
Lovely place. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
Get to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
Ah, he's not clueless.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Flashback then, it would seem.
Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
Now this is, everyone, why you watch where you're going. I mean, that was just plain clumsy. And to say she could blindfold flip attack sword fight, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Something happened there. It just cuts to a guy sniggering as he had his leg out. Oh, so we get
That was close.
to play as Ciri. Interesting. So, she's obviously got normal eyes, because witches don't tend to let female witches undergo the mutagens because they are that dangerous to your body. So she's not got the orange glowing cat eyes, but it wouldn't surprise me someone like Ciri would deliberately take them anyway, just because she's like, no, I can totally handle it. That seems about right. Indeed, she doesn't have witch's sense, so that would seem to hold true with that theory, but this is very cool, being able to play as her, and we'll see if she's as good at combat as Geralt then. She doesn't seem to have any runes, though her actual fighting is much more voracious, and she's doing a load more damage, so she has definitely got the skills. She is slaughtering these poor wolves. I mean, normally I wouldn't feel bad for some wolves, but that was absolutely brutal. I imagine we're going to get a little visit from the Wild Hunt here, though. Someone in the background.
You can calm down.
Just a random kid. That's a little bit suspect. Just throw a dagger at him. That'll get him down.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down
It's a little bit of Hansel and Gretel action there.
fly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
You and your father. When did you leave home?
This morning,
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
it warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
I mean, parenting standards are just slipping every single day here, it seems. I mean, they're not even looking for this kid. Maybe we should just feed it to the Wolf King. Just as like a peace offering. And then we can ride the Wolf King into battle. The possibilities are endless. Though, we do have to kill ourselves some more wolves. Though it's very much more perfunctory that we're doing this. Because, I mean, she is just slaughtering them. So the question is, yeah, we don't have anything going for us. Though Ciri does have a lot of innate power, and she does have quite a sorceress's talent. So I assume if we see more of Ciri in terms of playing her, we will get access to some more powerful spells, which is really, really cool. You've never been allowed in Witcher to cast anything more exciting than the general runes that the Witchers learn. They learn these runes just because witches do have some low innate magical power, and they're just useful, like lighting a fire with Igni is a very competent use of it, and it helps them buy in the world, but it is nothing on the level of power that a sorceress can do.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
So I wonder how many wolves we're going to be slaughtering through.
In there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But
No buts, stay here. I must see something. Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently.
And here we see the witches training in action.
Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain
Ooh.
before death.
Yeah, that's nasty.
His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree.
I'm going to assume then the Wolf King in question.
Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
ew, that's horrible.
Stay there.
Thanks, mini detective. The little dance.
Interesting. Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tight?
Oh, I really wanted to see her in the background doing
It
it.
seems. Except he's a werewolf.
Ooh.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
And lost all his
The
limbs.
Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.
Okay, so it's time for us to acquire some ingredients. I assume then, yep, there we go, a little bit of wolfy action. So I actually was gathering some wolfsbane around the place. So let's get one more of them, and now we just need fool's parsley. Where would a fool keep their parsley? That's the main question. We gotta think like a fool in order to find out. Okay, I'm through the woods, I got some parsley. Where shall I put it? Here! This seems good. No, that's mistletoe. Damn! I can't get into the mindset of a fool! No, but for real, where is this gonna grow? Okay, some more wolves to take out. That is fine. She is very, very... Oh! Okay, then. That is a little bit more impressive of a dodge than just rolling out the way. That's pretty cool. So that really is her innate magic power coming to the fore here. That is quite seriously awesome. So she has not been idle these last few years. She has clearly been mastering what she can do with what she's working with. If you know what I mean. No, I mean the incredible sorceress's power. What are you talking about? That is a satisfying way to move around a battlefield. That is freaking sweet.
You can come out.
But still, here we go. Fool's parsley leaves and one more over there. It's kind of convenient, I'll admit, that it just happens to have the ingredients around the place.
Everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire, brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Okay, so time to have a showdown with a werewolf, which is probably gonna be pretty damn awesome. Past the wolf corpses. Okay, so we retreated a little in order to make that fire.
Sometimes they send their children, sometimes they go themselves.
Do they return?
No, why would they? They've plenty to eat where the path. This way, through the cave.
You lead.
Okay, that seems plenty suspicious. I'm not terribly sure I want to go skulking through a cave when there's a werewolf a prowl. But I guess we don't have any real choice. So where is this cave then? You seem to just announce it and now there's... Did you make up the cave? Did your parents ever tell you that lying is bad? Your name's stupid as well, kid. So you think you're so smart, but you're not.
Afraid?
Are you?
Here we go then. I'm excited for this.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
What is she doing? In what world is that hiding? Okay, so using this teleport is quite an effective way of dealing with this dude. He can't even do anything. That was incredible. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Why, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on.
I think there is something off about this girl.
You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you.
And now it ties in with the bloody Baron.
Down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
I assume now we return to our main Witcher. Oh no. Why are they all just creepily staring?
Brought me, man. That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it. I think I'd know my own child.
Well, it might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit a likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you.
I love the outfits in this game. They are so spectacularly crafted. It's just wonderful.
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
Well then, we aren't so far behind Ciri after all.
So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
I need to find her. Understand? I need every last bit of information available.
I understand. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you see.
Everybody wants something.
What if I refuse? 'Cause I just don't want to.
Would you tell me to sod off? Go ahead, but then I'll tell you the same. And what'll that make us? Two helpless, empty-handed sods.
He does make a good point, but I just wanted to test my power a little bit.
Ought to go quickly then.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Time to get our detective on. I do love the theme of the missions in this game, despite them tending to involve, go get this, find this for me.
My daughter loved animals.
Because of the whole detective Witcher sense thing, it makes them really exciting.
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Whoa, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is.
Are you okay, Baron? That dog giving you, some there? Oh, well done. Well done. You managed it. I'm proud of you.
Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Well, this already seems very suspicious.
Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
Okay, so clearly they've moved something to hide something else. So we got to remove it and see what we got behind it.
Look happy enough.
Master detective right here.
Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
So how do we get to said hole?
Mangled bit of candlestick. Someone smashed it against the wall and broke clear into the wardrobe. Getting interesting. Might be more traces of fighting. Gotta look around.
I love that he speaks out loud to himself. To be fair, it's a good way of learning information, but it's always quite amusing.
Expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Ooh, claw marks.
Hit with a heavy object.
Oh, not so much claws then. I have a feeling we knew about the... Yep, let's just take everything of value from the Baron's missing family's chambers. Seems about right.
The candlestick and wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle from Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Okay. So we can actually follow the scent through the air, which is pretty damn cool. You couldn't do this before. So it looks like we're going to be taken, down the stairs. Though I think for now, we do at least want to search the other room, if mainly just so we can loot the place. I mean, these gold rings and goblets are sure going to be worth
And an old key.
a fairly nice amount.
Anise. Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron.
Okay, so we've got 2 scents to follow and see where they lead. This is very much getting interesting. What we got in here? Just a bit of candy. Though maybe it's gonna work out for us, because everyone does seem very keen on candy around here.
Someone.
Oh, and voodoo! Yep, I'm glad voodoo's involved. This is going to end a little bit grisly. There's no way we're just going to find them in a local tavern somewhere and like, your Baron's been missing, you guys. You know, just come on home and everything will be lovely, I'm sure. So one scent leads to this floor belt, the other one continues down.
Spruce wood. Something else, though. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Could use some hair of the hound.
Though we do have this other scent to follow. Before I go talk to the Baron, I do want to see where this leads me. Do I want to loot everything in front of them? Feel like it would be a little bit silly. Okay. Is he going to bar our entrance here? It would make sense. Oh no, we're off to the left. Okay, so there's probably a lot of good stuff to find in here. Don't mind me while I just take everything of value that you have. I'll consider it my advanced payment. That water is very useful, so is the alchemist powder. Actually have some more healing going on. So the scent continues through here. It's somewhat cool that Geralt's name is White Wolf when he's using scents to find his prey. Granted, it's just because he's of the wolf witches and he has white hair, but I think there's quite a few meanings going on.
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
Okay, so that's quite the interesting discovery. Doesn't really give us any massive clues while they may have gone, but if they're being religious and with protective amulets, clearly something has them spooked that they're wanting to protect themselves from, either through divine intervention or some form of magic. So there's a lot of potential outcomes here and a lot of Witcher enemies such as specters that could be responsible. Let's see what else the Baron knows.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk, don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing, not a one of them.
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
This is Triss? No offense, but, not great with your hands, are you?
Couldn't resist a little jab there.
Wooden rags. See what image of a grown woman you can come up with.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervalus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
I have a feeling that this Baron is either not letting us the full story, or is a lot more responsible than he's admitting, or even knows that he is.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the peller, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Alright then.
With this peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
His hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Okay, so apart from being goating mad, he seems like he may at least give us some form of inclination of what's going on here, but either way, a lot of good info, and I'm kind of looking forward to cracking this case, more just to find out what happened to them than the result of getting our information about Ciri. I'm liking that a lot. So at least now the Baron's henchmen aren't just mercilessly attacking me, so I've got that going for me, which is, of course, nice. So, Roach, then, horse... Oh, you're just hiding behind me the entire time, were you? I see how it is. Yep, I see how it is. That's... totally makes sense. You just... Oh. One day, Roach. One day. When this tale is done and we're old and weary, I'm going to tell you the stories that you've done, and you're going to feel bad about it. You're going to feel very bad about it. Well, as bad as a horse can feel. At least the villagers are out of their houses now, a little bit less terrified of me, so we can actually use this place as a proper town. So where then is our target? I imagine a fair distance away. I see. All the way over to there. So we basically want a quick teleport to Blackbow and make our way. Very nicely placed signpost. Hey guys, how you doing? Don't mind me while I warp into time and space next to you. It's completely normal and fine. I feel like you should be able to fast travel on your horse, because you arrive and then summon him out the nether. Maybe that's why he's so derpy. He gave up part of himself and his intelligence to become a teleporting magical horse, which really is quite... I mean, at that point, my horse would be amazing. Though whether we wanted to give it a lick, that's another question entirely. So we'll head over to the Peller's Hut, and then I think we will call it an episode. A lot of good stuff has happened today. I am very, very excited. So for now then, my name has been Rage. Oh, never mind. Looks like we at least get one more thing. Oh well, what's some more Witcher?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
So this is interesting. I think paying might be the safe option, but I am tempted to kill them all. Let's see if they get intimidated.
Hell out. Now.
And here I thought we'd have a day without corpses. Herb mages pay top coin for the special bits of rare creatures. Wonder how much we'll get for his eyes.
Well, they're going to regret this decision very, very quickly. Oh no, they're actually kind of good. Alright, I'm not doing a lot of damage to them at all. And one of them has a crossbow. This may have been a very, very poor decision on my part, but that's okay. Gotta definitely own up with my decisions and see if I can't bring them down. Okay, yeah, they are just not taking damage. My sword is not equipped for this kind of battle. So, really? I think this is going to be my first death. It's just not a fight I can physically win. Oh, God, let me leave. No, it's another trapped area. Oh, God, what did I think would happen? Oh, we burnt them all. We burnt them all. We can use this to leave. We can use this to leave. That's how it's done right there. Alright, and then I'm going to switch to 117, 117. I'm not quite sure what happened there, game. But I'm going to put myself a shield on so I at least have something going. And then, ow. Oh, crossbolt to the face. Alright, well, I think maybe we'll go a different route with them next time. That fight is certainly unwinnable at my current power level without at least bitching it out for a good half an hour. So we'll have another go next time. Not how I imagined my first death, but certainly a entertaining one. I just couldn't leave the damn little fenced areas. My name has been Rage. I'm going to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help support and grow the series. And subscribe for more. A goodbye.